2025 is looking like an absolutely jam-packed year for huge and anticipated video game releases. RPGs are a huge genre, and this is definitely going to be an astonishing year for those who love diving into these role-playing experiences. Today, we'll be covering the top 15 huge RPGs coming to Xbox in 2025. Some of these are also coming day one onto Xbox Game Pass, so make sure you keep your eye out for the Game Pass icon throughout this video. My name is Fletcher, this is Xbox Nation, and if you like Xbox content, then consider subscribing down below as we upload every single day. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive right into it. First up, Obsidian Entertainment is kicking off 2025 with one of the most highly anticipated RPGs in years, and that's none other than Avowed. Set in the richly detailed universe of Pillars of Eternity, Avowed promises an immersive first-person RPG experience that's all about player choice and deep storytelling. In Avowed, you'll be stepping into the shoes of a customizable protagonist armed with an arsenal of weapons, firearms, and powerful elemental magic. The combat system is incredibly flexible, allowing for dynamic combinations like wielding a sword in one hand while flinging fireballs with the other. The world is also meticulously designed, from its dense forests and eerie dungeons to sprawling cities packed with NPCs that react to your decisions. The stakes really couldn't be higher here though. Essentially, a mysterious illness has threatened the land, and your choices will shape how alliances form, enemies retaliate, and how the story unfolds. Obsidian's signature focus on moral ambiguity means there's no clear right or wrong answer, just decisions and their consequences. With a tighter, more focused map compared to Skyrim, but loaded with tons of content, Avowed is poised to deliver a deeply personal and unforgettable RPG experience. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 brings players back to medieval Bohemia, continuing the journey of Henry, the blacksmith-turned-warrior navigating the political chaos of the 15th century. This game is really known for its incredible historical accuracy, and the sequel ups the ante with a larger map, more complex NPC interactions, and deeper role-playing mechanics. Deliverance 2 really emphasizes realism this time around though. Combat is a very skill-based challenge, requiring precise timing and mastering of medieval techniques like swordplay and archery. Of course, you'll be needing to manage Henry's survival, balancing his needs for food, rest, and even proper hygiene. Relationships with NPCs have evolved this time around, with dynamic AI that reacts to your reputation and actions, be it through forging alliances or sparking vendettas. The story really delves deeper into Henry's personal growth while exploring broader themes of loyalty, betrayal, and survival in a fractured kingdom. Side quests are no mere distractions this time around. They often connect to the main story and can have ripple effects across the game's world. If you're a fan of grounded, historical, immersive RPGs, then this is one not to be missed. The Yakuza series takes a wild turn this time around in Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, where fan favorite Goro Majima finds himself navigating the tropical islands of Hawaii and the high seas as a chaotic pirate. This game mixes the series' trademark humor, heartfelt storytelling, and intense combat with a more fresh and adventurous setting. Majima's journey begins with him washed ashore after losing his memories. From here, you'll have to uncover his past while battling rival pirates, forming alliances with eccentric locals, and engaging in high-octane ship battles. Of course, you can expect a blend of hand-to-hand combat and naval warfare with a very wide range of weapons and skills for you to master. The open world of Hawaii is teeming with tons of activities, so of course you'll be taking on quirky side quests like teaching villagers to dance or fending off some wild boars, alongside intense story missions that reveal the darker side of island life. Whether it's the humorous minigames or the gripping main plot, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii delivers the perfect blend of action, comedy, and drama. Capcom's Monster Hunter Wilds really raises the bar for its iconic franchise by introducing an open world structure with dynamic weather systems and seamless exploration. Set in a new uncharted region, you'll be taking on massive intelligent monsters that adapt to your strategies in real time. The game now features 14 different weapon types, each reworked to include new mechanics and combos, and allowing for even more personalized hunting styles. Multiplayer has also been revamped this time around, making it easier than ever to team up with your friends for epic co-op hunts. Solo players don't need to worry though, as the game's AI-controlled Palico companions are more advanced, offering more unique support tailored to your playstyle. Crafting and upgrading gear remains central to the experience though, with a new system that allows players to infuse weapons with elemental powers unique to specific monsters. From volcanic caverns to lush rainforests, every single biome is packed with resources, secrets, and creatures just waiting to be discovered. Monster Hunter Wilds promises an exhilarating adventure for both newcomers and veterans alike. Obsidian Entertainment is really on a roll in 2025, and The Outer Worlds 2 takes everything we loved about the original and expands it to galactic proportions. This is set in a brand new star system, and the sequel introduces larger, more diverse planets with unique biomes like underwater laboratories, floating cities, and alien-infested wastelands. Of course, character customization has been significantly enhanced, with deeper skill trees and more impactful perks. The game's revamped combat system also allows for a greater variety of weapons, each highly modifiable with attachments that change their functionality and aesthetics. From plasma launchers to melee weapons that emit shockwaves, your arsenal will feel just as chaotic as fun as the game's tone. The writing still remains its sharp humor and biting corporate satire while diving into more morally complex territory. Factions are also more reactive, and your decisions carry weight that ripples across the entire star system. Whether you're sabotaging rival corporations, exploring different ancient ruins, or just creating chaos for laughs, The Outer Worlds 2 is a sci-fi RPG experience not to miss. It will also be coming day one onto Xbox Game Pass, so make sure you check it out with your subscription when it launches. After years of waiting, Fable is finally back. Playground Games, best known for their work on the Forza Horizon series, is reimagining this beloved franchise with stunning visuals, whimsical storytelling, and an emphasis on choice and consequence. Set in the magical land of Albion, Fable puts you in control of a hero whose actions shape the world around them. Will you be a noble savior, a mischievous trickster, or a villainous tyrant? Honestly, the choice is yours, and the game's dynamic morality system ensures that your decisions affect everything from your appearance to how NPCs react to you. Of course, Albion this time around will be alive like never before, with bustling towns, mythical creatures, and plenty of chickens for you to kick. The humour that fans adore is coming back this time, alongside deep RPG mechanics, robust combat, and even property management systems. This new Fable promises to recapture the magic of the original trilogy while bringing it to the modern era. Now, we have one of my most anticipated games for this year, and that is none other than Crimson Desert, a gritty open world RPG from the creators of Black Desert Online. Set in the war-torn land of Pyrewall, the game focuses on the harsh realities of life as a mercenary leader trying to survive in this brutal world. The combat from what we've seen so far is very visceral and cinematic, combining fast-paced action with strategic depth. You'll be wielding swords, bows, and other medieval weapons, each with unique movesets and animations. Of course, exploration is equally as thrilling, with dynamic weather, day and night cycles, and a living world that reacts to your actions. Crimson Desert's narrative also weaves personal stories with larger political conflicts, offering branching paths and meaningful choices. Whether you're forging alliances, building your mercenary band, or exploring the game's vast wilderness, there's always something new for you to discover. This is a game that's all about leaving your mark on such an unforgiving world. The Gothic 1 remake reintroduces one of the most beloved classic RPGs of all time to a brand new generation. Developed with modern graphics and gameplay mechanics, this remake stays true to the gritty and immersive world of the original while still offering much needed quality of life improvements. Set in a mysterious penal colony where prisoners run the show, Gothic plunges players into a dangerous world filled with tons of political intrigue, rival factions, and a magical barrier that traps everyone inside. The combat system has also been overhauled to feel smoother and more accessible without losing the challenge that fans expect. Exploration is very central to this experience though, with hidden secrets, powerful artifacts, and more choices that will shape alliances with NPC factions. Fans of the original will recognize iconic locations reimagined with stunning detail, while newcomers will find a world brimming with atmosphere and depth. For those of you who crave a mix of nostalgia but with modern polish, the Gothic 1 remake will be a must-play this 2025. Assassin's Creed Shadows takes the long-awaited plunge into feudal Japan, offering an RPG experience that combines stealth, combat, and large-scale battles. Players this time around will be able to take on dual roles as a shinobi and samurai, each with their own unique abilities and skill trees. This is actually set during the tumultuous Sengoku period, and Shadows promises an immersive world filled with war-torn villages, lush forests, and ancient temples. Obviously, the stealth mechanics this time have been revamped to include more verticality and environmental interactions, allowing players to use rooftops, trees, and shadows to outmaneuver their enemies. The narrative this time around revolves around a power struggle between rival factions, with the player's choices influencing the outcome of both personal and political storylines. Customizable hideouts, a robust crafting system, and the ability to build a shinobi league really add layers of depth to this experience. Fans of both Assassin's Creed and RPGs won't want to miss this new chapter in the series. Set in a haunting mythological version of ancient China, WUCHANG Fallen Feathers is a dark fantasy RPG that blends Souls-like combat with rich storytelling inspired by Eastern folklore. Players will take on the role of a warrior, battling a curse that actually turns humans into monstrous bird-like creatures. The game's combat system will really demand precision and strategy, with a wide variety of different melee weapons, magic, and ranged tools at your disposal. Every enemy encounter will be a big test of your skill, and bosses are designed to challenge even the most experienced of players. Exploration is equally as rewarding, with tons of eerie temples, cursed villages, and dense forests hiding secrets and lore. The visuals that we've seen so far are just absolutely stunning and captivating, creating a world that feels both beautiful yet terrifying. For fans of dark fantasy and challenging gameplay, WUCHANG promises to deliver a standout experience, and it will also be coming day one onto Xbox Game Pass. Now, Dying Like the Beast is a bold spin-off that offers a condensed but intense take on the zombie apocalypse formula. The smaller scale of this entry focuses on a single city with dynamic environments perfect for parkour enthusiasts. The parkour mechanics this time around have been expanded to include wall running, aerial takedowns, and chain grappling, and combat this time is also more visceral than ever, with brutal melee encounters and new weapon mods that let you create devastating combos. The story will also introduce a vengeful antagonist whose personal grudge brings emotional stakes to this survival narrative. For players looking for a more tight, adrenaline-filled zombie experience with a focus on fluid movement and engaging combat, the Beast will deliver a fresh twist on the Dying Light formula, and I know many of you will really love it. Light No Fire is offering a refreshing take on the survival RPG genre by focusing on social collaboration in a shared living world. Set in a fantastical environment filled with unique biomes, the game really encourages players to form alliances, trade resources, and build thriving communities. Exploration, of course, in these sort of games is really key, with tons of forests, swamps, and mountains offering unique challenges and rewards. Players must gather different resources, craft tools, and collaborate to overcome environmental hazards and enemies. The game really has a focus though this time on cooperation over competition, making it such a standout in a genre often dominated by PvP. Whether you're creating settlements, solving mysteries, or simply exploring the stunning world, Light No Fire is a survival experience that prioritizes connection and creativity. I cannot wait to see what Hello Games have crafted in this brand new world, and is coming to us sometime in late 2025. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 blends turn-based combat with real-time decision-making in a surreal, psychological RPG where art has the power to reshape reality. Players join an expedition to track down a painter whose creations erase people and places from history. The game's world is a blend of eerie, dreamlike landscapes and unsettling environments, and combat combines turn-based strategy with real-time quick-time events for counters and parries, really keeping the action engaging and unpredictable. Exploration and puzzle-solving drive the narrative forward though, with choices affecting both the outcome of the story and the party's dynamics. Themes of identity, memory, and the power creation make Clair Obscur a uniquely thought-provoking RPG experience, and it will also be coming day one onto Xbox Game Pass. Set in the legendary universe of Frank Herbert's Dune, Dune Awakening is an open-world survival game that immerses players in the harsh desert planet of Arrakis. Managing resources like water and spice is really crucial, as players must navigate massive sandstorms, avoid deadly sandworms, and deal with rival factions vying for control of the planet's most valuable resource. Combat and strategy will really play a key role, with players forming alliances, engaging in different skirmishes, and exploring ancient ruins for powerful artifacts. The sandbox-style gameplay ensures that no two playthroughs are ever the same, offering endless possibilities for exploration, survival, and domination. For fans of Dune's rich lore and challenging gameplay, this title is shaping up to be a standout in 2025. Now, Borderlands 4 takes the chaotic looter-shooter formula to brand new heights, introducing a massive interconnected world filled with colourful characters and explosive action. Set on the world of Chaos, the game focuses on the Timekeeper, who's a villain who manipulates time itself, adding a fresh twist to the series' storytelling. Players will enjoy new multi-layered skill trees that allow for unprecedented customization. Gear synergy also takes center stage this time around, with weapons and mods interacting to create wild chain reaction effects. The game also features massive new raid bosses, dynamic co-op missions, and an expanded focus on narrative-driven side quests. With its trademark humor, explosive combat, and endless loot, Borderlands 4 promises to deliver the most ambitious entry in the series yet. Now, before we go today, we also do have a couple of bonus titles that deserve a special mention for their unique takes on the RPG genre. While not part of the main list, they do offer fresh and exciting experiences to look forward to in 2025. First up, you'll be able to enter the world of the first Berserker Kazan, where you play as Kazan, a warrior betrayed and exiled. This action RPG combines fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with RPG progression, allowing you to unlock devastating abilities and build a fighting style that really suits you. Intense boss battles, cinematic storytelling, and richly designed environments make this a journey filled with rage and redemption. A demo for this game will also be available on the 16th of January, so keep your eyes peeled on the Xbox Store. Then, set in post-war Britain, Atomfall blends Cold War paranoia with folk horror to really create a unique survival action RPG. Players will explore a quarantine zone of ghost towns and abandoned landscapes while scavenging for resources and crafting tools just to survive. Supernatural elements inspired by British folklore add a haunting layer to this game's psychological tension. It is coming to Game Pass in March of 2025, and this eerie adventure is one for you to watch. So that wraps up our countdown of the top 15 huge RPGs coming to Xbox in 2025. From legendary reboots to groundbreaking new IPs, this year is packed with unforgettable adventures. Which of these games are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Xbox news, as we do post content every single day. Whilst here, why don't you check out our most recent video covering the 10 brand new Xbox and Game Pass games releasing this week, and if any of them are worth your time and money.